Alright, back. I'm a free man. Now, I know I've been missing for a while, and I know you probably don't want to hear a whole story for forever, you know, so I'll make it real quick. Pretty much start of the year comes, freaking the girl is being rushed to the hospital every other day by ambulance because she felt like she couldn't breathe, but they got her all under control with some high blood pressure, so she's feeling better now. My daughter had prom graduation, so I was busy with that stuff. I do take her to and from work. We alternate, me and the girl, you know, who takes her to work and stuff. And the girl finally got a job now, so a lot of times the girl will be working. And so I'm taking my daughter a lot more than ever. And my dog died, man. My bad little pooch died. That's her there. I do miss her. She was a pain in the butt. She was a lovely dog. She loved to be on your lap. She loved attention. She was a very jealous dog. But I miss her, man. She was supposed to get a surgery March 14th, which would have been on a Tuesday. The Friday before that, or that Friday, you know, before the Tuesday. You know, she wasn't looking good. We called up place, said, hey, you know, she seems kind of weak, you know. They said, bring her in tomorrow. We'll look at her. That night, she freaking kicked the bucket on us, and we had to take her, get her cremated and stuff, and it's a sad situation. I love that dog. 10 years old. Chihuahuas live forever, man, you know. She had like a tumor that they were going to remove on her stomach. They did an x-ray, said there's nothing in her lungs, she looks good, the tumor shouldn't be bugging her right now. I don't know, something happened. I think when we took her to the vet, when he was pushing on stuff and feeling around, I think it might have agitated something, maybe got into her bloodstream, I'm not sure, but we do have a bag here from Ollie's bargain outlet that's just been on the side of my bed for a long while now, so we're going to go through that, and in today's video I'll make sure this is filled up. If it's not filled up, I'll grab some stuff and throw it in here. This way we could send it out to you guys, because it's been a while. And at the time I was doing this, I was doing unboxings a little bit more. But I really don't order off the line too much anymore. I got so much stuff, you know. Everything now is just what I see out there in store pickups. But I do have some stuff from Dick's and stuff. Picked up some nice rods. Got the dye with Tatula. I mean, yeah, this summer was supposed to be way better. I even had Jimbo from Raw Fishing want to link up and go out, and I really want to take him out. I love the guy, man. He's a great guy, and I wanted to take him out this way. I was trying to figure out a way to get us both on a boat to have like a good time, or kayaks or something, but got to figure that out. Maybe next year or something. But yeah, we're going to do this unboxing here. Go through the baits, check out some things I grabbed from Ollie. So let's get to it. And we're also going to be giving away these lights here. I had this company reach back to me back in May. I felt horrible because I was supposed to do a little review on these a while ago. But the good news is, since I've had these for so long, I've been able to test them. I use them all the time. I actually have one in my kitchen and one in my hallway. When you walk by, the motion light kicks on. This what you get inside here. So I'm going to send this with the box. So whoever wins the baits will also get these lights. And these things are awesome. They're under cabinet lights. And they're LEDs. They got a battery in it. You can charge these up. Use them portably. So much stuff you could do with these. I mean, I went camping. I had this inside my tent. I put the little magnet feet right here. It comes with 3M magnets. I put this on the outside of the tent, and this was in the inside. Every time I walked in and out of the tent, it just turned on. My brother's like, that's freaking awesome there. And I actually had another set in the car. When they reached out to me, they said, would you like to review our lights? In my thought, I said, hey, I got to get the subscribers some. I said, if you're able to send me one that I could give away to the subscribers. They said, we'll get back to you on that. Not that long later, they're like, you know what, we could do that. I was like, heck yeah. So, anytime I get something received, I'm going to try to get it, like a double of it, to be able to give away to one of you guys. But this is awesome, though. It really is. I'm not just saying it because I got free product. Listen, no companies ever reach out to me, and I've never reached out to any companies. And, I can be a little cringy at times. So I was like, you know what, this company, they were talking about my videos, so they've been watching for a while because they mentioned some things that you would only know if you watched them, And so I was like, you know what? They want to freaking fox with the old bone. I dig that. So we have on and auto. This is the motion sensor here. And you could change the light temperatures. Look, it's all touch. And if you push, it goes bright, it goes dim, So it has a lot of cool different things, and if you just want it to be on the whole time, you can. Comes with a wire. You can keep these things plugged in. Very easy to set up. You just take these little 3M things, stick it here first, stick it here, then pull the sticker off, and then stick that sucker anywhere. You can put it up underneath the cabinet. I mean, they're pretty great. They honestly are. And the batteries last a while on these things. I think like maybe once or twice a month I'll charge it up. See, I never really let things die. I charge them up before they die. You know, I'm always charging stuff. I keep all my stuff charged up. But very good quality lights. They look good. Very easy to install. Anybody can install these. So we'll definitely, you'll see these a lot more in some videos. I want to do like a little camping video. And these things are just freaking pretty nice. I took them out night fishing one time to get in and out of my tackle bag at nighttime. It's just the mosquitoes are so bad. So you guys will win this too. Alright, so this is ASOKO lighting. I think last I checked it was like $20, so pretty much like $10 a light, and that's not bad at all with the magnets, the different lighting modes and stuff like that. I would buy it, you know. And I would show you guys these in my kitchen, but you know what? I realized that these lights kind of look nicer than anything in my kitchen, you know. But let's get to this unboxing and check it out. So let's get to it. So yeah, thank you ASOKO Lighting, freaking awesome. I appreciate it. They actually sent me 3 boxes, so that's cool. So the box you get is brand new, and I made sure they all worked, and that's pretty good. 3 boxes, all of them work, 6 lights, no problems. But let's get started. So pick these up at Ollie's here. These right here are the Slinkies in the color Houdini. And I tell you what, I've never fished the Zoom stick bait, and I'm surprised they're not talked about. It's always like the Gary Yamamoto and the Bass Pro Shops are like the top-notch ones when it comes to the salt and the weight in it. I tell you what, Zoom could give them a run for their money because these suckers got a lot of salt in them. And I love that color Houdini right there. That's just a nice natural color. But these things are nice. They're heavy. They have a fast fall rate. And beautiful color there. So got a 10-pack of these at Ollie's. A lot of times I'll get like double packs and then I'll just put all of them in one pack. And then I regret doing that later. Like I believe this is like 2 packs in one right here. Picked up some trick worms in chartreuse pepper red. Show you one of these suckers. And I ripped off the price tags. I don't know why I did that. I just hate to look at that orange sticker. I'll show you what the orange sticker looks like. The orange sticker, I hate to look at that thing. It just irritates me. But, yeah, check that out. That's a good color right there. Chartreuse, can't go wrong with chartreuse. Chartreuse lemon pepper, got the red flake in there and a black flake. I think when it comes to soft plastics, when it comes to quality, I think Zoom has like the best balance between everything. The durability is great, the flexibility is great, and the action's great. And their price is good. Like, you get 20 trick worms in a pack here. That's freaking awesome right there. And I do love that color right there. That's an awesome color. So got that. We're going to go check out some of these soft plastics first. Now, this color I had last year. I just wanted to show you guys this because I was going to do a video on the whole floating worm thing. And at the time I wanted to do the video, everybody was doing a video, and I'm like, crap, that kind of kills my plan because I don't want to just go and do a video. It was like weird. It's like sometimes I think of stuff to do, and then all of a sudden it's all over the internet everywhere. And I'm like, now it looks like I'm on the bandwagon. But this color's methylate right here. It's a really cool color. It kind of is like a pinkish, orange, sherbet looking color. I mean, I don't even know if you could see all the crazy. I'm going to try to get a transparent looking, but very bright, awesome color. The floating worm is pretty good. You get a hook in there, and I watched off a Bass Resource years ago. That's how I learned technique, and he did something a little bit different. He put a little swivel a little further up there, so when a worm's kinky and you jerk it on top of the water, you don't have to worry about line twist. And it looks pretty awesome. So you can get really versatile with a trick worm. There's just so much you could do. Shaky head, you could throw a wacky rig, weightless. But fishing on the top water is pretty freaking cool. It just snakes around. It doesn't look too intimidating, and the fish just, not a lot of people even know the technique to throw it. I think that's why it just blew up, you know, but that's not a new technique, and that's where I learned that from, bassresource.com. And this is a good one, the Old Monster 10.5 inch and a color candy bug. So pretty cool. It's like a June bug color worm, but it just has a different flake pattern. You can see the purple in there. Very nice color purple there. And that's the flake there. Got some, usually June bug is got the green and blue flake, or what is it, the blue and red. This just has a different color flake in it. Has some blue and purple, but as you see, very nice looking worm right there. They catch the big ones, especially like in, you know, July and stuff, in the high summer heat days and stuff, when the fish don't seem to be biting good. They're usually out there deep. A big worm like this right here, any ribbon-tail worm really, in the very hot months work pretty good out there deep. You know, you catch some good ones. Lately, the fluke's been really tearing it up for me. I've been on a fluke kick like crazy. Love the fluke with the 1/8 ounce belly weight of hook. Fishing a fluke just weightless, with just a weightless hook, it's not the same. If you put that 1/8 ounce belly weight hook, you can work it a lot faster. You can still keep it above things. It's just so much funner to work. And when it falls, it has a nice shimmy, and it circles down as it goes down. It has a nice shimmy. It's pretty freaking awesome. All right. And speaking of flukes, we got the White Pearl Zoom Super Fluke. Now, different companies make their own flukes, but they can't call it a fluke because the fluke is Zoom's term, you know. That's their name for it. But very nice fluke right there. As a matter of fact, I know I have one hooked up somewhere on a 1/8 ounce belly weight of hook, but I'm not going to hold use too long, but that's it there. Can never really go wrong with a white swim bait or a white fluke. It just flat out catches them, and very nice quality plastic there. These ones are nice and straight too. I take my baits out and I actually line them up so that, you know, stagger them to try to keep the tail straight. Takes a little bit of work. Not a lot of people will do that, but you know, I do that. It's very important for your baits to be straight, you know. But that's one thing too great about the 1/8 ounce hook. If you have a little kink in your bait, you know, you have a little bit of weight on the belly. It ain't very heavy, so it ain't going to drop like a rock, but you could still, you know, if you have a little bent in the tail, a little kink in the tail, it's still going to perform very well with that 1/8 ounce hook. All right. And I picked up a bunch of these because they were cheap. Let's bust them out. The net baits, 7-inch flex tail worm, $1.99, $2. So I was like, that's a really great price, because net bait now got the bait fuel, so I think they're just getting rid of their old stock and now they're mixing in some attractants in it. And that's not make or break for me. I don't mind fishing a bait if it doesn't have scent. That's why you could always add your own scent, like the Pro Cure stuff. It's pretty good stuff there. But check this out. So what we're going to do is take one of these, throw it right up in here. Sucker took up a lot of room, but we got room to squeeze some more stuff in there. Going to give you a 7-inch flex tail worm. Right now it's a pretty good time for soft plastics because all of the grass is grown. You know, soon enough things will start to die off. The grass is starting to die off a bit, like fall down, not staying up so tall. But this is in Tilapia Magic here. I do like the case that it comes in. It keeps all your worms nice and straight. But I never fished this worm until I got these at Ollie's. And actually on a shaky head, I caught a pretty nice bass. Caught a pretty nice bass on a shaky head, man. It's a pretty light line too. I had the EWG Yum Pumpkin head on some 10-pound line, and caught a pretty nice one, you know, probably just under 4 pounds. That's it there. The top of it, this is the very top. It's nice and round. The bottom's flat, kind of like a centipede. And then this is the cool part here. It's like shaped like that there, kind of like an upside down T, you know, kind of like a drop shot bait. And that's what gives this a lot of flex. I can see why they call it the flex tail worm. It looks good on a shaky head because it really does shake around pretty good. And then when you're done, you could just put it right back up in here and keeps them pretty nice and straight. So got that, the 7-inch flex tail worm. And I do have only one 5-inch. It's the same worm, just a shorter, smaller worm. Only got one of those. Do got some lizards here. This is a green pumpkin lizard, and this is the tilapia magic. It looks like different, but nope, they're both 6-inch. I want to put one of these in there. I don't want to fill these up with all soft plastics. But there we go. Just looks like a Zoom lizard or a Yum lizard, you know. Actually, Berkeley has one like this too, where it's a little bit more like a cinnamon bun, you know, the curl of the legs. But all in all, a pretty nice looking lizard, you know. I actually got a lot of lizards. I don't fish the lizard as often as I used to. But a lizard's a pretty good bait, you know. Just looks like pretty natural on the water. It looks like a lizard slithering around. Alright, and now we're getting all to the hard baits, so let's get to it. Alright, for $7.99 we got ourselves a KJ flat 1.5 in the color Gold Rush. And what's really cool about this one is that I actually have two. So I'm going to put this one in a box for you guys, and I'll show you the one that's open here. So, very nice bait right here. A nice flat side. Has a circuit board lip there. The oval split rings. These hooks here feel pretty sharp. These ones actually feel pretty good. Kind of looks like maybe I might. No, I don't believe I changed the hooks. These hooks are pretty good. Maybe I did. Did I change the hooks? Yeah, I did. I changed the hooks. I put my own different hooks on it. You could see. It's one thing about the Lucky Craft that when I did I made a video why people like Lucky Craft so much. That was one thing I forgot to mention. Their hooks. I don't really dig their hooks. The ones on the jerkbait I leave, but a lot of times on the crankbait I go with different hooks. But as you can see, a very nice bait right there. I love that color. It's called Gold Rush, and that's it there. 1.5 flat. Nice and silent. So, got that sucker. You know, you can find some good Lucky Craft baits at Ollie's, and a lot of times some of the ones you find are discontinued, and then you'll go by, and then like 2 years later, it's like a big thing that they're coming back out with a bait, and you're like, heck yeah, I got that. So we're going to take this one, throw this up in here, squeeze it in. As you see, it's really, actually getting pretty full. This thing's got some weight to it. It's going to cost me a little hefty penny to send this stuff out. But we got that there. Alright. Next, we got this one here. This is the pointer. Lucky Craft pointer. Or actually, this looks like the lightning pointer. Let's bust this out. I think this is the MS shad. You know, it has the foil. But as you see, they always put a darn sticker over it. That's why a lot of times I pull these stickers off to see. Yeah, this one is the lightning pointer. I could kind of see that. I'm just trying to see what they call the color. There might be no chance. I think it's American shad or something like that. I hate when they do that. The workers there put the freaking sticker over it. Yeah, well, we're not getting nowhere with that. But this is the lightning pointer. Let's bust this baby out. I've been waiting to open up a lot of these stuff. A lot of these baits, you know. But I've just been waiting to show you guys first. Because sometimes you go to fish something and you lose it. But yeah, these hooks I leave on the jerk baits there, but very nice color. I like the lightning pointer because it's a louder bait from them. Makes a lot of noise. The slender pointer and stuff's not a very loud bait, so this one's nice when you want a jerk bait that has some loudness to it. Very nice red eyes. Got the nice gill plate pattern, or the little scales and stuff like that. The Lucky Crafts, they're always like this, like a little imperfect with the way they stick the scale. Some of them kind of don't lay flat or flush. But got that sucker there. Alright, what did I do with my box? Damn. Alright, so we got the lightning pointer. And like I said, this is just what I picked up over time. This is a classic leader here. What is this color? See? To cover it all up. 7 to 8 foot. I think the color is called Pine. It's trying to pull this apart. Pineapple. Classic leader. There's a couple classic leaders. There's this one that dives like less than a foot. This is a classic leader, 55 DR. That's it there. In the color pineapple. My ollies, you got to be careful because people steal the Lucky Craft package and they put a cheap bait in there. And with Lucky Craft, it's very easy to open up the package and put something else in there and make it look like it's not open. But this is very nice. This actually has the hardened bill. It's kind of like a resin bill. It just feels different. It doesn't break or chip. Very fat, but pretty nice color right there. I like that. Very nice. And a lot of times you don't snag with stuff like this. The bill's so long, it kind of keeps that hook sheltered. You know, you can really rip this through some stuff. But pretty sharp hooks there. Pineapple, baby, pineapple. Classic leader. And again, $7.99. This is a nice one here. This is the Fat CB BDS1 floating in the color Chameleon Crawl. Dives a foot. So kind of like a little wake bait. This is great for your shallow flats or over top the grass. But look, let me show you how you could really open up a Lucky Craft package. A lot of times it's very easy to go like this. Take the bait out. Get all super glue, I guess is what they do, and they glue it up and they put a Walmart bait. I see that all the time at my ollies. I'm like, who the heck is taking the time to glue all this crap and do? I even told a manager there, I said, yo, there was a KVD 1.5 in there and I could tell it's been scraped against rocks, and the guy's like, nobody would do that, buddy. Listen, that's the bait, that's how it came. I'm like, it's probably him. You know, I probably just caught him out on this stuff, but check this dude out. Fat CB, even tells you the information on the bottom, Fat CB. But I love this color. I love that blue on top with the red. The Chameleon Crawl looks really nice there. I'll change this hook out and go with something a little bit shorter. I don't really like when my hook could swing over the bill like that. You're more bound to get snagged when you drag it across, you know, the bottom. You know, that hook will kind of pick up something, but very nice bait. Silent. Awesome paint job there. That's a beauty. So we got the Chameleon Crawl. Look at this one here. This is another lightning pointer, but this is a deep diving one. Skeet's Magic. 7 feet diving depth. Very nice clear watercolor for sure. Gonna bust this out. I got a lot of jerk baits, and I fish a lot of them. You can see, nice and slender. Look at that bill there. That is a freaking piece of art right there. Oh, we lost our microphone. But yeah, that's very nice there. Chartreuse on the bottom there. Got the 3 hook hangers. You can kind of see the Eternal's got the Eternal weight transfer system. And that's how it gets stuck there when you're jerking it around. It makes all that noise when you go to cast. Boop. All the BBs go back there. Travel along so you get a nice dialed cast. But Skeet's Magic. And then we got this dude here, the Flash Pointer 100. Slow suspended Northern Golden Perch. This might be a longer video, but I'm sure a lot of you guys don't mind. You know, it's been a while since we uploaded. I'm trying to get myself hooked here. There we go. It's a Northern Golden Perch. Look at that sucker. Pretty nice. I love their split rings. The oval split rings, I think Lucky Craft got some of the best one because they're still very much round, but oval. It's like an awesome split ring. But these hooks are sticky. So on the jerk baits, I never really mind their hooks. I always keep them on there. It's just other baits I'll change it. So the Northern Golden Perch, that's a winner right there. I'm pretty greedy when it comes to the jerkbaits. I just love freaking jerkbaits. This one here is a G-Splash. This is in the green sexy, 1/2 ounce. Really freaking awesome. These things splash good, they walk good. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I felt like I was trying to look up some G-Splash baits not long ago and couldn't find it. But I'm not sure if they make these anymore, but this is an awesome bait right here, the G-Splash. Definitely a very good one. This is one that if you do lose, you're kind of upset, you're sad. Love that bait right there. Awesome bait. And then we got another one of those flash pointers. Trying to see the colors. I wish the people there would stop doing that. This one is, oh, we're almost there. Pearl AU. That's the color of this one. So as you see, I tend to go for the gravitate toward the jerkbaits that they got there, because I fish the jerkbait a lot. I enjoy the jerkbait. It's really fun too if you get onto a really good bite that day. That's a nice color there, the green, the yellow, the white. You know, when this thing's going, it's looking good under the water. This color's pretty freaking awesome here. This is the color's called T-Rex. It's another fat CB. But let's take this out the package here. This has like my kind of color scheme. We got the dark black or purple on top, then the purple, the chartreuse, the yellow on the bottom. I mean, that is freaking very nice. 1 foot too. This one here, you probably don't even have to worry about changing the hooks out. It might be alright to keep them kind of long because you're fishing this over the shallow flats and tops of grass. So you're not really getting down and dirty on this. You're kind of just like a reaction strike bait, you know. So pretty freaking nice. They're biting the top water. They're biting this too. So I love that color there. The T-Rex color is pretty freaking awesome. What else we got? Ah, we got the Magma Heat Up Gill. That's always a cool color there. And as you see, a lot of freaking, a lot of jerkbaits. Awesome color. Got the gold, the orange, the red, the silver, the black, the gold stripes on the cheeks there, the red eye. Nice bill. Nice hooks. Nice noise. Freaking love it. Oh, we got this dude here. Lane Pointer French Pearl. Love a good old French Pearl. Like I said, I didn't just go in there and splurge one time, you know. I used to take my daughter to her grandmother's a lot and I would pass it. So anytime I took her there, I'd go in and maybe spend like 50 bucks or something like that and grab some stuff. But the French Bone Pearl, pretty nice. It even has that nice iridescent sheen to it, like the, you can see like here like the purples and blues. So yeah, that pearl looks great. Really awesome. I don't know what I did with the damn box. Oh, threw it all the way over there. Alright. This is a cool one here. The Slim Shad D9 floating. Aurora Black. 8 to 9 feet. They actually had another one of these there. I wish I would have grabbed that at the time. It's a different color. Because I don't have many of these. But, yeah. So 8 to 9 feet. That's a good one there. Dive down. Look at the colors in there. Got the little rainbow effect there. Slim Shad. Nice bill. Look how clear it is, the bill. Like, no cloudiness or nothing. Aurora Black. Yeah, you can really see all them colors popping out. Pop, lock, and dropping on some mamas. On any given day. Yeah, pretty awesome bait there. And then I picked up a live target mouse there. Peeled the sticker off here, but I think this was like maybe $5. Best in ICAST, 2011, so it's definitely an old one, but it's one that I always seen and I always thought it looked really good. A Live Target does things good, you know. I do like their baits, and they have a nice plastic here, you know, on the frog itself, the mouse. Very nice. Has a nice tail. Just tail material feels really good. And it just looks good. It looks like a really good mouse bait. So we'll have to try to catch something off of that sucker there. Live Target mouse in the house. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Alright. And now this here is made from lures. It is called the, what is it, the slack jaw. Now this is not a new bait here, but a lot of you may not know this. But what was the company? I can't even think of their name. But this used to be called the Slapjack, and this was made, I can't think of the name now. But pretty much they bought the molds and you know, just revamped them there. But pretty nice looking gill plate right there, like some good detail. This is the mock line of baits here. But I actually have a bunch of these under a different name, different colors. But this is a color I don't have here. But pretty cool. Has the two different hook hangers. One will give you a tighter, faster wobble. One will give you a more wider wobble. And that's what it does. Changes the action. Got some nice hooks there. So very awesome bait right there. I do know that this bait works good. I haven't fished it under the mock line, but I fished it Strike Pro baits. That's what it was. Strike Pro. Yeah, they got this mold from Strike Pro, which makes sense because they also got the Hybrid Hunter mold from Strike Pro. So I do got this bait under the Strike Pro line, so pretty good. And this one was pretty cool. Seville. Never even seen this bait before. It does come with some inline hooks, I thought, which is really nice. I do like the inline hooks, so it gives you the option. And this one has something cool going on with it. And actually on the bottom here has a rotating hook hanger, so the fish cannot get no leverage. This thing will spin and spin and spin. So that's pretty cool. And I love the colorway there. The little pink in the belly there, the white up top. Pretty cool. And that's it. I'm not going to hold these too long. We'll go over this box, and I'll find something else to throw inside the appreciation box. And yeah, let's get to it. And I forgot to show you guys this. I was showing you the orange sticker. Now, they had this at Ollie's. I've never tried this. I seen this on Amazon one time for $1. And I totally regret not buying these for $1. But I always thought it was cool. My one concern was I always thought the propeller would fall off. But you can tell they have it in there pretty good. There's actually a string that goes through and wraps around the hook. It is a soft plastic. It's not like Elastec or anything. Seems like it could tear out rather easy. But you may notice there's this string back here, and you could tell it goes all the way up through the bait, and it wraps around the hook. So no matter how hard this gets pulled, the hook's kind of saving it. But it has a little plastic prop right there. And from what I remember, my bud Parabellum Fishing has one. I believe he said it floats pretty well, or maybe it slowly falls. But he says it's no problem working this on top of the water and getting it through, like, you know, sparse pads and stuff like that. But definitely a cool color right there, the black and blue. When it comes to top water baits with props, I usually go toward the black and blue. You know, it just seems like it gets bit the best, you know, because a lot of times it's like dusk when I'm throwing something like this. So we're going to try this sucker out. Looks pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with the whole 13 fishing. You know, they were pretty much, Rapala bought so many stock that they practically own a company. They do own a company. And apparently Rapala wanted to get into the rod and reels. You know, they have all the nice great baits. And speaking of that, look at this sucker that I found the other day. I got to show you guys this because they don't even make it anymore. But this is the DT Thug. Found this along the bank here. And look, it has the shore set hook, which they don't make those no more. You know, this hook's garbage. You know, it's all rusted. But I never got to try the shore set hook, you know. It's pretty cool. It just had the longer hook there, supposed to pin them a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it turned out not to be that good. But this thing sells for like 20 to 30 bucks on eBay, you know. But yeah, Rapala, they got the baits going on. And so I forgot to show you guys this. Now I'm going to show you everything that's in the appreciation box. It's probably going to be a long video, but, you know, watch as much as you can or watch as little as you want, you know. But I want to say thank you, Rose, for the lights. I meant to say, I said they sent it to me in May. It was March. So back in March, they sent me these lights, and, you know, they've been emailing me. It probably looks like I burnt them, and, you know, I just really sorry. Want to say sorry, but they're very nice people, very understanding. Now we're going to check out the appreciation box, and I'm going to see if I feel like it needs some more stuff up in there. So let's check it out. Alright, probably not the most aesthetically pleasing view. And as you see, I'm a bad speller. Yeah, it's whatever. But I do want to say you do have to be in the States, because I can't afford to send this sucker freaking further than anywhere in the United States. But got that sucker. That sucker. And please make sure you don't just come to the channel and just try to win and bounce. Because, you know, there's a lot of people that put a lot of time and effort into watching the channel, you know. And you're taking away from them. So we got the blade bait. These are nice right here, the grubs. Really awesome. Works all year long. Got this little finesse jig swim stalker, 1/4 ounce. Awesome color right there, Kalen's. Got a Guggen clutch, Sriracha craw. Actually, a pretty good lipless there. Gotta have a jig there. This guy got a little bounced around there, but a nice football jig. Awesome skirted material. Nice purples and stuff in there. Really heavy duty hook. Oh, I did give you guys an exclusive here, the spine craw. Did I mean to put this in there? Yeah, I guess I did. Alright, the spine craw is a freaking awesome craw. And then you got some chunks to go with your jig. There you go, some Strike King Rage Tail chunks. Awesome. Hard hat jig, this is awesome. You could pair this up together and you just fish this like a crankbait. You just let it tick the bottom and it gets freaking bit. I remember a subscriber, you know, was like, hey, throw in a pack of Guggen bait. So we threw in the Guggen Kraken craw, black blue fleck. This is actually a very good craw right here. The durability, it rips out. You know, you might get 1 or 2 fish, but it catches them. I do like the craw in the black color, the black and blue. And hooked you up with a slim fish right here. Don't sleep on this sucker. This is one you keep in your tackle box and you just throw that sucker. When you look at it and you're like, I need to throw it, that's when you need to throw it. There's never a right or wrong time to throw this sucker. Looks like a fleeing bait fish. And then we got a pack of the Guggen darts. A big one, a 6-inch, and they give you 7. Really awesome color, green pumpkin purple. And I'm going to throw some other things in here, so stay tuned. Alright, gonna add this 1/2 ounce lavender shad. Love this bait right here. This bait has caught me a bunch. I got a double of it. They're calling it Purple Rain. This one's awesome right here. And I figure why not, we'll throw this little kit in there. It is the Atomic Teaser here. And this is pretty cool. I like the way they do this. It's like a little tackle box all on its own right there. But you can catch some nice panfish, some crappies, some trout. I like it. It's pretty cool. Pearl orange. So, yeah, that's it. Gonna throw that in there. And then, of course, you get the lights. Now, what you're going to want to do is, let me think about it. Alright, I know what we're going to do. What we're going to do is just make sure that you thumbs up the video. If you like to. You don't have to. But just leave a comment and just say, thanks, Rosie. Alright, because Rosie hooked us up with the lights. She was a very nice girl. So thank you, Rosie, on behalf of me and my subscribers. And that's it. And then I'll do a random comment picker. And you'll get all this great stuff here. It's actually a pretty good value, you know. And I appreciate it, man. You know, without you guys watching the videos, you know, they don't mean nothing. So we're going to leave on this note. It's probably already a long video. But I do appreciate you guys. And hope you have a good rest of the year. You shall see me before then.